What's Up Food Podcast? What's up, everybody? Welcome to the What's Up Food Podcast. I'm over here, Felipe Esparza, episode 355. Martin Rizo right here with the hat.
What's up?
Rodrigo Torres.
Yeah, man.
We got all the way from the Valley, 818, Tobe Hixx, people. What's up, food? Yeah, man. Last week, we had Frank Quinones, and of course, our sketch was out, the goth one. It got pretty good reviews, 88,000 views on my Instagram. I don't know how much on YouTube, but people like that dog.
It's funny, man.
That's cool, dude.
When I saw him do that little emo dude, I said, you know what, bro? I remember I had my hair straight, and I wanted to do a sketch about a goth guy.
Yeah.
I was sitting next to Fly, and I have the photo because I sent it to him. Bro, I could be your cousin, bro. And he goes, oh, that's a good idea. So, man, I really got into it, man. Like, with the character, I straightened out my hair, put on black lipstick, black eyeliner. I got my face to look like a zombie, and I got black fingernails. And I played it, bro, and I was goth from the moment I got there. Like, they were never ready. I made a face like this, like they weren't ready to start shooting. I went,
oh, shit.
And I fucking left, bro. And then when we shot it, bro, man, it looked good. Did you see it?
Yeah, I seen.
Yeah. Bro, speaking of that, I was watching that documentary. If you guys want to watch a documentary about how an actor becomes a very problematic actor in a movie and why, go watch the Val Kilmer documentary, man.
I watched the first half hour of that
tight,
shit.
bro.
Oh, yeah?
It is tight. And Tom Sizemore, the actor that came out in Heat, he said the best line in the movie. That's how it goes, though. If you studied at Juilliard, if you studied real acting, you're gonna be a problem in the movies. You're gonna be a problem while shooting, cause bro, these fools, I never got this. I want to know why they act like that, but Val Kilmer broke it down. He studied acting since the moment he was little, dog. All right,
Yeah.
little. So he's fucking Shakespeare, bro, and now he has to do Batman, bro.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Bro, and like, that's why, bro, I was watching that movie, the best actors are the ones that you grab who are rappers, who are in sports, Arnold Schwarzenegger, someone like me, because I'm not going to dig in the background of the role you gave me.
You're not going to live that life.
I'm just going to spit out these lines and get my check, bro.
Yeah.
I don't care what. I'm not going to lose 50 pounds to play this guy like the Joker unless they're paying me, bro.
Yeah,
Bro,
dude. That's
I worked in movies, in my movies I was in, where they gave the guy, one of the guys was on my movie, smaller roles, and like this fool really got down, bro. Like he made a pompadour for his head.
Wow.
He had a whole background. I've been to an audition where motherfuckers had a whole background, bro. Like I remember Joey Diaz told me, bro, what you gotta do? What you reading for? Felipe the dishwasher? I said you gotta write down like this. What does Felipe do on the side? Is he a drug dealer? Is he a blah blah blah? And I think my phone, he's a dishwasher, bro. He's not selling drugs.
Yeah, if you're selling drugs, you want to be washing dishes.
So
Any motherfucker they asked to lose 50 pounds though, they paying him well. Yeah, anybody, cause that's a lot there.
So they're showing.
It's like trying to tell me to gain 50 pounds. You know how much money I'd have to fucking be making?
Oh, fuck.
Shit, look at this,
And how hard it would be for me, so I'd have to be getting paid.
They look at Tobe Hixx.
Gotta eat.
They look at Tobe Hixx, ask one question. Never mind, we're gonna ask Big Boy. Big Boy, gain that way back. What's up, food? I went to have dinner today at El Cocinero in Van Nuys. I was standing in line, and I felt a big ass tap on my shoulder, and I looked up, and it was John Sally, bro, from the Pistons and Chicago Bulls and the Lakers. He was out there buying some vegan
He's
food.
vegan, huh?
Yeah,
Damn, that's cool.
I was letting him know what to order.
Hell yeah, dude. So you recognize you? Fuck yeah.
Yeah, he's been on the podcast.
We took a
fuck
selfie. He's been in the podcast.
Oh, really? Oh, shit. Fuck yeah, dude.
And I've done a video with him before. He just took over Vlad TV.
Are you serious?
Yes.
I seen him one time at Starbucks, and his big ass got out of a Volkswagen Beetle. And I was looking at him, he seen me looking, and I started laughing. He was like, hey, this is my daughter's car. I know I don't look right in here. I mean, it was like,
right.
yeah, he was getting out that motherfucker. I was like, damn,
leg
that
popped
John
out, huh?
Sally
Like
in
a
a
clown,
Beetle.
dude?
Yeah, man. He
was too big for
he
that
lifts the
motherfucker.
car up and he puts it on.
He wears it. That's crazy, man.
Yeah, man. What's up, fool? What's up, man? Tobe Hixx, Tyler, but what's going on? Nebraska flooding or what?
Man, it has been raining there recently.
Bro, I saw a video. It's flooding, dog. There was people stuck in the elevator.
Yeah, it was raining a lot and shit there recently.
Is it raining? It was summer over there, right?
Yeah, it's summer. It's hot as fucking raining, you know.
When did we go summer or the beginning of summer?
It was
Summer
a
was
spring.
Beginning,
Beginning, right?
It was spring. It
right?
wasn't that hot
Summer,
then.
yeah. It was
Now
summer,
it's
summer.
like, you know, in the summer it's like 100 degrees, and in the winter it's 20 below zero. It's that shit.
Did it flood when you? Oh, go.
Oh no. Yeah, I was gonna say, did it flood where you grew up at?
No, because I'm in the city,
Oh,
Omaha.
okay.
It didn't flood in Omaha.
And how about when you lived there? Never.
Nah, but we had the tornadoes. We didn't have a lot of floods, like, you know, especially in Omaha, it's a city, but the tornadoes were a motherfucker.
That's what you're saying. That one time we were over there, you're saying like as soon as the skies get black, it's like duck inside.
Yeah,
That's
remember?
crazy, dog.
Remember when, like, I remember when I was a kid. It's like before these people became famous, like the storm chasers. Back when I was a kid, people was doing that shit, but they weren't famous.
Yeah.
I remember one time this man, he got up on it was a tornado. He got up on his roof to film that shit with them big ass cameras back in the day. They found his ass like 9 miles away from his house.
Was he alive?
Done.
Hell no, he wasn't
I don't know,
alive.
dude.
This motherfucker said, was he alive?
That looks like Venice right there, dude.
Damn, are you serious?
The Venice Canal.
that
Yeah, hold
that was
on,
right now.
We can't gloss over. Rizzo said, was he alive? I said this motherfucker was 9 miles away from his house. Bro, swooped up in a
He watches a lot
tornado.
of Marvel.
There's freak
And it-
stories that people survive, man.
If that motherfucker survived that,
I saw Twister, bro, with Helen Hunt, man.
That's a movie.
Don't
Yeah.
you put on that movie, Twister, bro? In the beginning, when they're doing a flashback of her dad dying.
Yeah.
How come her big ass mom didn't hold the door, bro?
She's a bitch. That I'm just
Bro,
kidding.
She probably didn't want the dad to
dude,
survive.
her
dude.
mom was bigger than the man. She could have held that door, bro.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot. Okay, I'm getting flashbacks. The basement door,
Yeah.
right? Oh yeah. Huh. That movie was bad. When I was a kid, I thought it was badass, dude.
Well, watching that movie, I was like, man, only white people chase fucking Twisters, bro.
oh yeah, no, that's for real. That
Ain't no black
For
man
real,
out there
like,
that did that.
like they were
Come on,
like,
man.
like white
Come
people
on,
like
man.
are afraid to go to the most dangerous neighborhood in the
Yeah.
United States, but they're over there chasing Twister like idiots, bro.
There's-
Yeah, trying to get their fucking
Certified
PlayStation.
I would have
back.
to say there's not one black storm chaser in America. I don't think you might be able to get one or two crazy brothers or some shit, but no, that's white folk shit there for sure.
That sounds like a superhero. Black storm chase.
I mean, we get nervous. I remember when I was a kid, no bullshit, my grandfather, when it would thunder and lighten, he would like freak out, man. He would go get in the bed like a little kid and get in the fetal position. And I'd be like,
It's
Grandpa,
over.
you know, but then, you know, like for a while he didn't tell me why, but the reason why he was scared of lightning is because when he was a kid, like 8 years old, his friend got struck by lightning and got killed as a
Shazam.
kid. Yeah. Back
Whoa.
in Alabama when he was like 8 years old. And so, like I said, he did it for a long time before he told me why. I was thinking like, what the fuck is wrong with Grandpa?
Damn.
It's just lightning. I mean, he would freak the fuck out.
it's
He
like
was-
some PTSD shit, right?
yeah, he carried that shit with him for years. He was scared. When it thundered, man, that motherfucker, my grandpa, he would go downstairs in the basement.
My grandmother did too.
Yeah, he would freak out.
You guys know that Larry Bubbles Brown got hit by lightning?
No wonder he's funny as fuck, dude.
For real?
Yeah, dog, and survived as a kid.
Got those powers, dude. Rent control powers.
I remember I
dude.
seen somebody on TV who's like, who
That's
had
when he
got
said,
hit by
"Murr."
lightning twice in their life. And they said, like, you know, the chances of that are just like almost impossible. I mean,
Not the
virtually
lottery, huh? But two fucking bolts.
twice in their lifetime.
That's why I was tripped out. Like I remember I was standing in a corner with some guy. There was a dude that came from Tucson to visit us. He used to book a show in Tucson called Bugsy's. Big old Alex, big Alex. That's a big old Mexican dude. And he used to fly us out to do a show in Tucson, Arizona. And that fool paid like $150 and 75, bro.
For the two spots?
75 for the opener, 150 for the feature, 100 and
And he
200
flew
for the
you
headliner. He flew us out.
The ticket cost more than he was paying.
And that was
Bro,
good.
he flew us out.
And that was good back then, right? Especially have merch. Right?
Yeah, nobody had merch. Bro. Yeah, man. Forgot my point. Though.
He got struck by lightning?
No,
His homie?
His homie was. They came to visit one time, and his homie, they used to call him the gimp. Called him the gimp. You know, 'cause he had a cane like this, and he was telling me, "What was your homie?" Oh man, he just got jumped earlier by the Samoans. Oh yeah. I go, but that's nothing, bro. Like 2 years ago, I was standing, they shot at me. He goes, they shot me right here. Then he goes, he's like, oh yeah, man, he motherfucker try to kill me in prison. And then like the other time they try to run him over. Then after, I'm gonna go inside and laugh at you, bro. I shouldn't be standing you in the fucking corner.
Yeah, he did.
Bad luck right there.
He done some fucked up shit to somebody.
He was walking like this, dog, and still like
Struggling?
he had he had a cane and everything.
You know, if everywhere you go, somebody want to harm you, then it's you.
I remember the first time I heard the word the Gimp was on Pulp Fiction.
El Gimpo. That's crazy, man.
What's up, Food Podcast? What's up, everybody, man? What's up? We went to where were we last week?
Brea, we're in town.
Sold out, man.
Badass,
Crazy.
dude. Fucking awesome. Better than old Brea, than the old Brea Improv.
And people
you know?
were the thing in line. Were they wearing masks? No, huh?
A little bit.
Some, but not
a
that
lot.
many. Yeah.
But inside, no, right?
A handful of people at the most.
Yeah.
But during the show, no, right?
No. Not
I've seen a couple people throughout the whole show.
Some,
There was 4 or
but,
5. Dude.
yeah.
There was a couple
There was
in there the whole time.
nobody wearing masks during a meet and greet.
No, that's true.
Oh man,
You don't need a mask during a meet and greet. What up?
that's
Yeah,
just
dude.
Pleasure to meet you.
But
that's the
ever
mass
since
situation's
ever
getting out of
since
control.
when I've been doing the meet and greets, there hasn't been nobody recently with badass breath, bro.
That's good.
I
Thank
think the
God for
pandemic
that.
is helping out with hygiene, dude.
Yeah, I think so, bro. But
Seriously, I'm not messing around.
For real, like before the pandemic, there'd be a couple of fool with bad breath. But like in 2010, bro, the Last Comic Standing tour, it was like motherfucker had to
Nasty,
say
huh?
something, bro. Like the Mike
an abscess?
Stefano said, I have bad fucking breath, bro.
Those are people that don't floss, dude. You know,
Like, yeah, man, like they floss one time, it's all bloody, eh?
You have to go to the dentist.
or the elo stinks. You know when the string stinks.
Something's wrong.
Or they're spitting out shit balls, eh?
Yeah. Shit balls.
It's over if you have shit balls.
That's disgusting.
Something
dude.
is really wrong.
But that's good. Nobody had stinking breath, man. That means
Yeah,
fucking
man.
they're taking better than.
Cause you use gum when you talk to people because you don't want to have bad breath.
Yeah.
But I'm sure you get just fucking slaughtered with breaths, huh?
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah, I could say drinking and shit too, and they just happy. They be happy to see Felipe. So
Nachos and shit, projectiles.
Oh, yeah, dude.
I signed this lady's thigh, and there was a lot of people, bro. A lot of drunk ass people.
she must not gonna. She probably still ain't took a shower.
Oh yeah, she
Probably.
didn't get a tattoo.
And then, but I wrote it like I would go, all right. I wrote my just don't joke. I wrote my full name. And then the guy said, write your whole name, eh?
Yeah.
I wrote my name, but this other guy, I wrote my name on his arm, but it was kind of sloppy, bro. And I hope he don't get tattooed or something. Eh?
I hope he does, man. That'd be funny. Dude, there's a video.
It'll be him and Gabby Lammy could have comparisons, bro.
Motherfucker try to forge checks.
There's a Frida tattoo that Gabby has.
Oh my God!
Oh,
you know Gabby? She opens for us. Gabby
Yeah, I know.
Lammy.
Yeah, I know who you talking about.
Man, she had a Frida Kahlo tattoo that looked like Frida Kahlo got beat up by her husband.
She was hanging out with a guy that got hit by lightning.
I seriously thought her tattoo was supposed to be like a zombie Frida. I swear, bro.
No, the bride of Frankenstein. Eh?
Yeah. I was like, it looks like fried Kylo, dude. It was bad, dude. But I was gonna say, I saw a TikTok video where this one guy went to a meet and greet to meet Hulk Hogan. He got what's it called, the
here,
signature
brother.
on his leg. He came back like 20 minutes later. He got it tattooed, bro. Or like an hour later.
Fuck.
Yeah, dude, the same fucking day.
In an
dude.
hour?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, he
Because
was-
it was just the name, you know.
Yeah, he was
Hulk.
I was tripped out. Like I signed one arm in Las Vegas, and like a week later was tattooed.
I
Like
remember
you have
that
mental
girl,
problems though.
Some people are into it though, dude. Dude, I remember seeing bands that only had like 15 people in the audience and there's fools with tattoos of the band. You know what I
Those
mean?
are the real fans.
I mean,
Those
yeah.
are hard, man.
Yeah, that's a hardcore
Those are
fan,
hardcore
bro.
fans, bro. They know your personal life. They know the name of your horse.
Yeah. They listen to the podcast.
And then like just at this level, I mean, you're gonna have a handful of them, dude. You know what I mean? They're gonna get your shit tattooed on them.
Something.
How about that fool that had your picture in his hair? That they drew it with the razors.
Man. Open micers who get a microphone tattoo right away before having 20-minute
Hey,
sets.
fool, in a stool.
Tell Toby, bro.
That's crazy.
We were in
People doing that shit now?
You were there? No, he was in Rochester.
Yeah.
It was a dude that we met. I forgot his name. Dude, he was cool though, but he had like a little silhouette of he had a stool, dog, like you have on the stage, and a mic.
Yeah, mic stand, a stool, and a drink on the.
Yeah, and a little notepad, but like it was cool because he had like little shadows to it. It was all sad.
I told him, bro, you should have a little trash can, bro, for that set list.
This fool has a picture of it somewhere. I have it somewhere, dog.
How long ago was this?
Rochester, New York, or
When it was
Yeah.
cold, like before the pandemic.
Yeah, Rochester, New York.
2019,
Oh, okay.
Oh, so it was recent. Oh, that's funny.
a couple years ago.
2018.
Damn.
Bro,
So he had just started doing comedy.
Yeah.
And he already
6-7 shows.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, dog. How about those fools that get the mic tattoo, dog?
How about those dudes that call themselves premature millionaires, bro?
Whoa! Throwback Thursday, bro.
Hey, dude.
Premium million.
It's tough to live up to a name like that or any name like I know there's a comedian in New York named Talent, but he is funny, bro. But still, you gotta live up to his name.
Yeah. That's hard to follow.
See, Earthquake, he
But
lives
you
up
get
to his
talent,
name.
funny, bro.
Earthquake,
bro.
you know, you could be a wrestler too, bro.
Yeah. That's the thing. If you quit comedy, you could become a wrestler after, you know?
Or Cedric the Entertainer. What if you bomb? He was not entertaining this month. You know what I mean?
See, Talent knew that would. He also is like that would make people remember him. And yeah, Talent's funny. He's
Yeah.
New York legend.
There's a comedian, bro, that moved to LA from New York, from Houston, and he I worked with him before, and with Keith Manning, and he worked with Chingo Bling, and that fool had a name like that too. But that fool he wrote it down on his truck when he was living in Houston. Hire me.
Wow.
With his number in the back of the truck.
Advertisement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's smart.
A couple. Vic Dunlop used to do that with the van. Remember back in the day?
Rest in peace, man.
Yeah, he had that Aerostar van.
Shit, Nate Jackson he had his whole car wrapped with his picture and booking info and everything. He did that shit a while back.
Now he's
He still
junkyard
got
dog.
that car.
There you go, dog.
Yeah.
That's funny, man.
But I was gonna say about that comedy duo back in the day, the Premature Millionaires. I remember when they were a team, two dudes, and when they broke up, he wasn't at the show, so they tore his face off the flyer. Shit killed me, dog.
Dude, I was believing the hype, man. I was in my
What?
I was in my early 20s. I was like, how do I
Oh my
join,
God.
bro?
How do you join?
No, I was just like, because you see the hype, you're like, oh, this is crazy,
It's all
man.
hype, bro.
And I was like, is this for reals, dude?
I didn't even.
We're overpaying you, bro. ain't it?
It was.
That's funny.
This fool said, "How do I join?"
I'm just kidding. I was in my early 20s, bro. I didn't know anything, but it's the same thing when people were
So it
saying,
caught you for a second. How long did it take you to wake up?
like not that long. So I was like, oh, okay, this is like, oh, okay, it's not, you know.
Just doing coke, eh?
But it's funny because it's like the whole Jay-Z hyping himself up, and then it's like,
But JC's talented.
That's what,
bro.
that's what I was
yeah.
going to. Like, if you say that, but dude, this dude goes on stage and destroys. Everybody loves him. All right.
The whole thing about Latino comics and like a lot of ethnic comics, they don't see the big picture, bro. Like, you gotta ask yourself: is this guy doing Friday nights at the Laugh Factory? Nope.
Yeah,
Is he doing
sure.
Comedy Store at the on Fridays and Saturdays? Nope. Is they doing the Improv on Hollywood on Friday and Saturday? Nope. Then it's all hype, bro.
yeah,
Mad hype.
it was all hype, man, and like,
Or is he doing Fat Tuesdays, bro? Headlining, you know, or
Yeah.
or can he walk into on Chocolate Sundays and and ask Pookie, can I go up? That's when you're fucking big, bro.
They got,
Can I bump Cruncho?
yeah,
You know what I mean?
Guy Tori got the Fat Tuesday documentary coming out.
Oh shit.
Yeah, about
We
how
talked about it here, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
We
just.
gotta have him back.
I think he's already shot it. I mean, that's already done.
Bro, he saved. You know,
all put
that's
together.
one thing about the Comedy Store documentary that I didn't watch it, and I knew who wrote it. You know, I know who did it because I read about him in the I read about him on I'm Dying Up Here book, and I knew his half-hour special and whatever. I knew the comedian who wrote it, and he left out Fat Tuesday, bro. You know what I mean? He left out
Hardcore.
He left out. He only did what's hot now. He could have blown himself up too, you know. But he forgot the really really dark days, bro. Where when Tuesday was just the hottest night and the rest of the week was whack.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
When Mitzi was like, people were not. When Mitzi was like not paying attention, or like Polly was running or somebody, but she was not there all the time to keep it in line. And like I remember, like the comedians were bringing their dogs. No disrespect to the comedians, but your dog shouldn't be in a fucking inside the regular show
Yeah.
where the show's going on. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's
it was just going.
ridiculous.
People were doing drugs. I saw the Dice Man right now one time bully this guy. A bunch of older comics were bullying this one dude, like this older comic named Robert Williams Abadaya. He was like the crazy guy, bro. He goes up at 10 o'clock on Fridays. No, after the open mic show, he always closes it out. He wears napkins in his ears.
Oh,
He's
shit.
really crazy, bro. But
Yeah.
Mitzi likes him. Bro, I saw the Dice Man, the bald-headed guy from the Ding Dong Show, 2 other comedians,
Don Barris.
Wheels,
Yeah.
and they blocked him in, bro, so he could get off the stage, and he was all paranoid, bro. And I felt bad for him. He had to walk on top of the chairs and fall on himself.
Damn.
And they were yelling out a name. Like if you were 8 years old, like if you were studying problem, stuttering Rizo. But these fucking grown ass men,
Man,
dog.
I bust one of them motherfuckers upside their head.
Grown ass
man.
men, bro. But they were fucking.
Come on.
They were going or something like that, dog.
That was real. It wasn't like.
It was a real dog. And then
Wow.
I saw that guy outside later on, and Yorsi was like, "You're right." And Yorsi gave him a fat ass joint, and he was just smoking it with him. And he took
Hey,
off.
them motherfuckers, they would never come
It was
back to
bad,
the comedy
dog.
store after they did some shit like that.
Yeah, man, it was bad times back then.
The dark ages, dude.
Totally.
Damn.
Bro, I saw one time on Fat Tuesday, bro, when man, the most beautiful women were standing outside, bro. They all didn't look at me, bro, because I didn't play basketball. But I saw Louis Farrakhan's son drive out of the comedy store parking lot. He was coming out of that parking lot over there, bro. The nation of the Fruit of Islam, the bodyguards. They got, you know what the Nation of Islam is?
Yeah.
Well, that fool got out of the car of his SUV and stopped traffic, bro. They stopped traffic while his son got out and drove his Ferrari, bro. Like they got off, bro. Like they were fucking
Security
They
detail.
serious. They not fucking around.
Did Fat Tuesday turn to Crack 'em Up Tuesdays?
No, that's Thursday.
That's Thursday.
Oh, they're okay because I don't remember Fat Tuesdays.
Bro,
Yeah, you was in it was before you was born.
Bro, when I was on Fat Tuesday, I was just hanging out because I knew like the comedians that were trying to get up on that show, like
Yeah.
Yorsi and all these other fools. But there was a comedian there, bro, and he was telling us a story about this other black comic that got beat up by the Nation of Islam on 43rd and Crenshaw because this fool was doing this joke, bro, that was so fucking funny, dog. I don't know who this guy is, but I'll tell you his
I
joke.
remember it.
This
I can't remember who it is, but I remember this situation.
This fool said, he goes, yeah, man, I joined the Nation of Islam and shit, but I still like pork, you know? So I was selling bean pies in one corner, you know, man, they went to go check up on me, the Nation, and he goes, man, I reached over to shake his hand, and this pork chop fell out of under my arm. But luckily, my white wife picked it up.
I know who that was.
And they fucking beat his ass, dog.
That was Mad Marv.
Mad Marv!
That was Mad Marv.
Remember Mad Marv?
Yeah, Mad
Marv
Marv.
was a fool, dog.
Hey.
This fool booked a show, and he had the fucking the coach house in Santa Barbara, I think. And I remember Italian Dante was mad as fuck one time. Well, what happened, man? Oh man, when we were on stage, Mad Marv were playing dice with all the money.
Mad Marv, hey, Mad Marv is a crazy motherfucker. He's a character, man. Me and Mad Marv, we had some good times. He's a cool motherfucker. He just wild. I remember, they jumped Mad Marv. Also, he said, one part of the bit too was, he was like, hey man, you motherfucking Nation of Islam, y'all gotta get some summer wear, man. I can't be wearing these hot ass suits in the summer, these bow ties and shit. Yeah, he went in and they whooped his ass. Bro. They beat his ass after the show.
He told us a cool road story one time at Tortillas.
I remember one time, kind of when I first, I don't even think I was in LA yet. I was still in San Diego. I was on a show. It was me, Mad Marv, Hope Flood,
fool,
and somebody else. And we went to the Midwest in the winter. We did Omaha, we did like Des Moines, Iowa, we did like Waterloo, Iowa, we did Minneapolis. We did about 6 cities, but it was dead winter. And we was in Omaha, and Mad Marv met this girl, right? And I'll never forget, he had a big Georgetown starter jacket back. That's how long ago this was.
Damn.
It was one of them big coats. And he met this girl, and he dug her, and he gave her his coat in the middle of winter. And now we traveling, and this motherfucker freezing. He ain't got no coat. I said, man, you out your motherfucking mind, Mad Marv.
But did he get pussy though?
Well, he did. But he left his coat. He was still. He had already got the pussy. He didn't have to leave his coat.
That's true. Yeah.
And it cost him a coat, though. Right?
I know.
In the Midwest, in the middle of winter.
Chevrolet,
This fool probably thought, you know, Mad Marv probably said, you know what? I'll just fuck a fat bitch, and the next time take her coat.
Yeah.
That's the kind of like.
I'm from-
And me and Hope and there, we was like, where your coat? Like, Marv was like freezing now. Just like, oh, I left it with old girl. Like, what the
Was
fuck?
he? Damn, was he originally from
crazy,
like what's it called, SoCal? Because if you're from SoCal,
Yeah, he from LA.
because if you're from LA, you really don't have a point of reference of how cold it is.
No,
right?
no.
You think it's
It
gonna
was
be
the
LA
middle
cold?
of winter. It was the
He
middle
instead
of
of an
winter.
igloo.
Yeah. He knew how cold. He knew it was
Wind
cold
chill
enough to bring that
factor is
coat.
Yeah.
So yeah, he knew. He knew enough.
It's like when Chepo's traveled, bro, with just shorts on.
Oh, with
Did you
your
go
seat
to
to Alaska?
Alaska?
Yeah. Because you don't know the point of reference. Like when I first went to Chicago.
At least wear pants in show
Yeah.
business, bro.
Marv,
Reference.
Marv was the type
Or
of.
yeah, you don't know like you can't, you don't
Somebody
know how to
give him a
gauge,
globe.
the cold from,
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Marv is the type that if he start roasting somebody, he don't know when to stop. Because one other time,
Yes.
he had a room he was hosting, and one time it was a couple in the front, a man and his woman, and he was killing the woman, and she was drunk because she was heckling, she was out of line, but he took it too far. He was just killing her so bad. She took her glass and she threw it. And Mad Marv, I'll never forget this in my whole life. He just moved out the way and just started killing her some more. And that shit, he killed the whole room. It was so fucking funny. He did about 20 minutes on this woman, but she threw one of them thick ass glasses at him. If it would have hit him, it would have bust his whole fucking head open.
Damn, dude.
He just kept killing her. I was like, Marv is crazy, man.
He had a lot of rooms too.
Yeah, he always did.
So what happened to him?
He's still around. Like, I think he just started another room. I just heard about recently. Matter of fact, the old Comedy Act Theater. I think he's doing that once a month. Now, I think he just had a show like 2 weeks ago, and I hadn't heard of him having a room in a while, and it just happened.
What's that one room that people used to
Townhouse.
No, it was on Washington, like in South LA. It was like a famous it was a famous black room. What was it called?
43rd and Crenshaw. That what were they called?
The Blue Monkey or something like that, or
The coach house? No.
not the coach. I forgot. I'll
The
find
family
it.
room?
Not the family. I love the family room. I
Yeah, the
forgot.
family room was always a good time. That was a crazy
Oh, that
spot.
was a bad.
Which one? The one that had barbecue. It would be to be run by the older guy. He got killed.
That was the family room.
Oh yeah, what's
I
his
think.
name?
in Watts.
He was a funny guy. Like that guy used to play with a pimp back in the days.
Yeah, I think that was the family room where
was a cool dude.
where the dude got killed.
Damn, that's crazy. I remember doing that show like in it was every Thursday, the open mic, and then it would go along and like you see like fucking like white people traveling from like Hollywood to go do this room, and it was a badass room, dude.
Yeah.
That's what I was tripping out when I was driving back home from Brea, like 1 a.m, bro, and the 57 was busy, so
Yeah.
I couldn't go that way. I had to take the streets all the way, dude, to like the 60.
Damn,
and I
dude.
got in the freeway right there. And I'm looking at all these cities, and I'm looking around, and I was like reminiscing every show I ever did in this area. But then I was meeting the people. I was asking, "Where do you live?" And he goes, "I live over here in
Whittier.
Whittier. I live over here in wherever they live." And everybody that I spoke to, I know that I performed in their city at one time.
Yeah.
And I was driving home. I was like, "Man, there's so many places in this area,
Surrounding area.
surrounding
Down.
area where I used to perform, and the people never knew." You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's funny because like I'll be doing Lyft and I'll tell people, oh yeah, man, and they'll see the comedy badge and they'll be like, oh yeah, man, they used to do comedy here in Montebello, and they'll be like, really? Why?
But they don't
I'm
get
like,
it. Like they don't get it. Like because they feel like they feel like everybody started in Hollywood or they blew up in Hollywood.
You
improv.
only do comedy clubs, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, man. These are like the fucking places where you fucking start and like,
The trenches.
But then you meet some people that they were there, bro. They were there at Wild Coyotes.
oh yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I've had people say that to me, like see me out and say, "Yeah, I remember you at Wild Coyotes." I've had that.
There's a
too.
lot of those fools, dog.
Yeah.
thick ass necks.
Yeah. Like that. And they all have goatees.
Well, that was a hell of a spot.
Or the
Wild
older they get,
Coyotes.
it'll be tortillas.
I mean, I used to do my set and be like, "Let me get the fuck up out of here," before they get drunk and start tripping. Call me a nigga. I know it's coming. It was coming. Oh yeah. They used to do that. There.
Wild Coyotes?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what though? I will say this: like, there was a couple times that a few people were out of control, but for the most part, 95% of it was all love.
And if people were
That
going to
was a
say
hard
that,
ass
though,
audience,
it was
yeah.
people that didn't go there regularly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was no regulars were like that.
That's crazy, man. I remember when me and Flacco started that room again, like years after you guys. The first night was packed. I remember like it was like the comedy show went great, and after they had nightclub, and me and Flacco were sitting next to each other on the couch, and we were getting grinded on by these girls, and we're pretty much high fiving each other. I can't believe this, and like after that, every week was just slow as fuck.
I went through and stopped.
Bro, the girls y'all was grinding went home and told everybody don't go back.
I was
Them motherfuckers, Rizzo and Flacco's dick was
It
small.
was
Don't
like,
go
dude,
back.
where's my car? Like, oh my god.
Like I never saw like obviously okay, we're in Montebello. We're stars here, Ray.
Yeah.
You know, we're stars past the 605. But I remember I was just standing there, and this spice ass blonde lady was grinding me too, bro, in front of everybody. It was uncomfortable.
Some hard Wrangler jeans too, right?
bro.
Burning you.
Yeah, bro. Real estate lady, right? And
Wrangler jeans.
real estate lady, and she was with another lady, another girl. She was with another comedian, and they were both saying that they were sisters. Fucking lying, that married wives. They were both married probably.
Yeah.
Because they would get nobody their phone numbers, but they would show up every Wednesday just to grind.
That's so fun.
Get it out of you, girl.
Yeah,
And they never showed up again, bro.
Getting their jollies, homie.
That's funny. Just to grind.
When we were doing those shows, with the regulars that were showing up after when they started realizing that we have a comedy show here Wednesday and Saturday, now it's Saturday that's hot, man, it was packed. We have a line around a block. $5 to get in. People coming from Downey, Norwalk, Whittier for the show.
And that's all word of mouth.
And
right?
they were like, they knew they were gonna watch the comedian from Que Locos at this spot. And that's before internet, before all that.
Yeah.
If there was internet and social media when Que Locos was on, man,
Over, huh?
everybody on that show would have been headlining right now. Not just Gabriel, you know what I mean? Not just Willie.
The followers on
Not
shit,
just
huh?
Carlos Oscar, but just me. Even me, I didn't headline. I headlined once in a while, but it would have been bigger for us.
Damn, dude.
But back then, you just have to stand out to be remembered.
Fuck, dude. And all those people waiting in line, that was word of mouth,
I
right?
would get recognized by Armenians, bro, that were watching Que Locos. After a while, it was just Mexicans watching it, a bunch of Latinos watching it, Spanish people. But by the third, fourth season, they were telling their friends, you know, and there was
Yeah.
like more white people and more Armenians. Like the lady from the cleaners right there at Silver Lake, they're all Armenians. They knew the whole show, bro.
Really?
Every once in a
Damn.
while, I'll bring somebody. Hey, he was on the show. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's fucking cool, dude. Like, just hearing those stories, how it was back in the day, man. It's fucking awesome. Dude.
Yeah, man. Back then, when you didn't have to worry about the owner, about not selling out shit, it was in your room, or it was in your spot.
Yeah.
They didn't. It's different, man. When you gotta worry about selling tickets,
Yeah. Back then, it was like they were in charge of like the whole like promoting.
just
stuff,
give us the
man.
money.
The budget, boom.
It was
Shut
like
down.
let's
Here you
see
go.
if they come, you know. But like now,
But it's funny, man. That some room, man, would just kill your ego, huh? Because you had no laughs.
Dude, there'd be some horrible rooms. out
Paloma
there.
room, dude. I never had a good set there ever, dude. I remember I invited like this girl I liked, and she had to
She
leave.
left with Fly.
I remember a spot like that too, where
Which one?
I can't remember the name, but it's like I had a spot I remember I never did well there, never for some reason. But after a while, it gets in your own mental. It's kind of like, you know, in sports, sometimes people don't play well in a certain city, and they like go back to play, you know, a sport, and they like, shit, I didn't have a good game. It's just mental.
Where's my home field advantage, eh?
Yeah, it's just mental.
I,
though.
remember I had a whole thing too before when I would always bomb at these places, but I would do good at these places that had a carpet. I'm like, maybe stages that had
What's up
carpet.
with-
I don't know what the fuck it was, man.
What's up with tile over
the
here?
electricity helped.
So
I don't know.
Carpy.
Tile and wood.
Wood
fucking up,
floors
bro.
over here, dude.
I got rug burns.
Fucking
Only do
carpeteria.
well when they got hot
Yeah,
wings.
man. In the beginning, man, like you do the Laugh Factory, you do these rooms where all your friends are at, or an open mic that's empty, you know, so you're not really gauging laughs that well. But then you walk into a bar, bro, you see like fat ass rednecks there and a dirty paisa and one black dude. You go, oh, these motherfuckers ain't gonna laugh.
Fergie's mom.
They're
you
not
know?
gonna. Yeah, Fergie's mom. He goes, these motherfuckers are not going to laugh.
Yeah.
But later on, bro, you kill and they're like giving you money.
Hell
Like
yeah.
you
yeah.
after,
Or they're
man.
telling you, man. He goes, you're the funny. they're telling you how funny you are, but in a racist way.
Yeah, you little fucking beaner. Okay.
I remember I did a spot in
You're the
northern
funniest mess you've ever seen.
in Northern California. I did a spot. I was driving like from LA to up to Oregon to Washington. I was doing one of them runs, fucked up runs, all by myself. It was like a 2-week run.
Tribble runs?
No, I never did his shit. Thank God. I mean, I always heard the
2
stories.
weeks? I don't even know what that's like, bro, to be traveling 2
Yeah,
weeks.
2 weeks all by yourself driving.
That's scary.
I did one once.
You know,
A Chinaman here.
all
eh?
different spots. So I was headed that way, and the guy who booked it, he knew I was headed that way, and he had another room. And he was like, he called me up. He was like, look, Toby, somebody just canceled at this other spot I got, and he's like, it's on your way, you know, and you can do the room, because it was the day I had off. And he says, I got to be honest with you. You know, you're going to be the only black person there.
Damn.
And
Thanks for telling me.
but you know, everybody's cool. They'll like you. It's no problem at all. And this was Northern California. I forgot the name of the city, but it was
Modesto.
It's up way up north.
Stockton?
No, it wasn't a city like that.
Eureka.
It wasn't nowhere that we would remember. It was
Weed.
And so
Weed.
I went up there, man. This was like
Calusa.
about 10 years ago too. And then the cell phone, I didn't have no cell phone reception. This is like when everybody had Verizon back then and all this shit. And I think Verizon might have been the only one of the few companies.
Singular.
So then
Old school.
and the hotel was like cabins. It was in the middle of nowhere.
Were you hunted after the show?
And I went out there, right?
Get out.
And I
Get out,
Doing a movie crap with
I
Ice-T.
was the only black there, and the man said what had happened was he had been doing comedy there once a month for 3 years, and I was the first black comedian they ever had. I went there though, and I did my thing.
Crossing over.
And everybody was cool, and they treated me well, but it was kind of a
You gotta bring
nerve-wracking.
another one.
Did you sleep there or did you drive back?
No, because I was headed up to Oregon.
I see,
So I spent the night there. I had to spend the night because you're in the middle of the woods. And, you know, and like I said, the hotel was a cabin.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Have you ever like called up a bunch of bookers and set up a bunch of dates along the way?
Oh, yeah, I used to do that.
How do you do that? Because bro,
I
I've never called. I have never like called people for a show. I figure, you know, I'm funny. They'll fucking call me sooner or later. Because I never got booked that way. Because every time I would call, maybe with the accent, the way I talk, they never booked me, bro. And I was funny, bro. Like I would call, hey, Felipe Esparza, Ralphie May told me to call you. Oh no, man, we're not hiring features right now, but I'm a headliner. No, we're not hiring features right now. And I would just hang up. Well, I called another guy, Marconi, bro, AK Productions, bro. That motherfucker books USO tours. I call him up because this other Carlos, somebody told me, bro.
Yeah.
Somebody that I know I'm 10 times funnier than told me to call him. You know what I mean? And then the guy said, no, man, he didn't book me. I think it was my accent, bro, because I sound like a big-ass paisa on the phone. Never got booked. But all the time, but now when these motherfuckers call me, I would say, bro, what the fuck are you, dog? What the fuck are you calling me now?
Yeah.
I'll call you back in 2008, asshole.
Damn, dude.
Or what are you calling me now, bro? Or they will call me to get Gabriel's number. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they wouldn't book me. But they're booking everybody from the 909 on that fucking twin show.
Yeah, I used to have, my phone game used to be tight though. I mean, and it had to be. I mean, shit.
So you sound professional over the phone. You should have called for me.
And the thing is that,
huh?
you know, the thing about it is that, you know, some motherfuckers I called for years and then they just never booked me. Then all of a sudden they did, and it ended up being a whole bunch of work, you know. So I went through all of that type of shit. And I remember like going out on the road for like 2 to 3 weeks at a time, all by myself in the car with gigs that I put together. And this was before everything, cell phone, internet, I mean, directions, all that shit. I had all this MapQuest. I had like 20. I would have to, before I left my house, I would get on the computer.
Print out that
and
shit,
the first show, let's say the first show is in Bakersfield. I get the directions to that gig. Then I would take the Bakersfield gig and get the directions from there to the next gig, might be Fresno. And from Fresno to there, and I would leave the house with a motherfucking packet of papers, and that was my directions to get to where the fuck I was going. And I did this shit for a few years. And migrated like that. Slept in
hiking the Continental Divide.
slept in the car certain nights, you know, if I didn't have a
Toby
gig
and
or a
Clark.
hotel.
Crossing the Bering
I mean,
Strait, dude.
Yeah, man. Unless the booker was a Latino guy, I never got booked, bro.
That's
Or a black
crazy.
guy. Or a black dude, you know? Like if the
Yeah.
booker was black, they pretty much they took that person's word. But whenever I call like a white dude, Tribble, or one of those dudes like that, never, bro. And I go like I call the guy, bro. They call me back. I'll call it for you, bro. And then like Joy Medina calling the guy over and over, or some other dude, bro. Like it was a lot of unfunny motherfuckers giving me numbers to call, bro. And they never fucking booked me, bro.
What about the only white guy that was it Andy Kern?
That dude, bro, was the only one, bro.
Yeah.
Andy Kern.
Like I see him every time when I go to a Bruce.
He pays.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I told this comedian, bro, that opened up for me in Colorado. I said, listen, man, you're funny, man. If you ever want a headline and do hell gigs, but get paid every night and not get ripped off, but I have to deal with a guy that likes hookers. He goes, here's this guy's number. Call him. Tell him I sent you.
Or go to Bruce's.
And then he called him. And he worked all year with them, bro.
Yeah.
He goes, you're right, man. That guy is something else, but he does pay you.
Eccentric, homie.
Bro, you know who got me that gig? Hugo.
I don't know.
Hugo?
Hugo, that long hair.
With the trench coat?
Oh my God, dude. That
Mr.
fool,
Wine Bottle or Wine Glass?
That fool, bro, had a fucking mini. He had a Hugo, bro. Hugo, he had long hair.
He should go to the Wild Coyote.
Okay, I met him one time. He ran the
Goatee,
first
long hair.
He ran the first Latino night at
Skinny.
Flappers.
Hey, man, if you're listening right now, Hugo, everything we're saying about your ass is true, bro. Don't try to call and deny it. This dude had, bro.
He's the Highlander, right?
The Highlander, I call that fool, bro. He'll show up out of nowhere, bro, with a fucking. I saw it in a supermarket, bro. He gave me a joint, bro. Oh my God, that joint had dirt in it, bro.
Paraquat.
This guy, he buys ounces for $40, bro. All shake.
Oh my God, dude.
And if you tip his joints over, all the weed falls down, bro. But he always
You might as
has.
well quit getting high.
But he
doing
always
that.
has joints on him. Always. You open them up, he'll give you one, bro. Just don't take it. You're gonna get angry, bro. Like if somebody give you a toy with no batteries.
He'll say, don't take it.
Don't fucking take it, dog. Give me a puzzle with no corners. You know what I mean? Well, he's the one that told me about Andy Kern. He goes, hey, my friend, be wanting to book you, man. So we go on a whole week of shows, bro. $1,700 for the whole week. And I'm doing colleges, bro. And I'm seeing the checks. They're giving me the check because they thought I'm the main guy. And one of the checks I remember was $5,000.
Wow.
Because colleges pay money.
Yeah, they need it.
So they give him $5,000, but I only got $500 from that show. But they didn't complain. No, I know the rules.
Yeah.
I already committed to this.
You agree?
There's no arguing for more money after this.
Yeah.
Only losers do that, and then you go home with nothing. You know.
Hey, I remember a situation just like that.
Tell me, bro.
Where it was this cat named Kenny Hill. He lived in Hawaii. He would book He did?
I don't know.
I don't know about
I know
that.
Kenny Hill. I heard of the name.
Kenny Hill was a booker. He lived in Hawaii, and he would book military gigs. And
he got mad when I got the check though. Pissed,
yeah,
bro.
and the thing is that
You found out what
he
it was.
wasn't paying fair rates. But you know the situation. Okay, the comics did agree to the money or whatever, but not only was he not fair. I mean, it was ridiculously not fair. Like, in one time, the military personnel, I believe it might have been in like Afghanistan, or no, like maybe like Guam or somewhere, whatever. They gave the wrong check. They gave the comic, I'm gonna name the comic in a minute. They gave him the check that was supposed to be for Kenny Hill.
On his
who booked
name?
the show. Yeah. But and here's the deal. They gave it was Tony Roberts. They gave him the check. And I think the check, like say for instance, if Kenny was paying $2,000, let's just say, for the week of gigs or whatever, then that check was for like $40,000.
For that one night?
For the shows, like he was supposed to pay the comics say $2,000.
Yeah.
Say he got a budget of $6,000, but he's making $34,000 in profit, and he's not even overseas at the gig. He's chilling at his house in Hawaii, and he's robbing people out of thousands of dollars. And Tony Roberts got the wrong check, and he found a way to cash it.
Yeah.
No.
And he said, fuck that motherfucker. He called Kenny and said, look, motherfucker, I see what you've been getting paid. And by the time Tony got the check, this brother had been doing this shit for years, man.
But see, when the military gives you that budget, they're expecting you to bring big comics, bro.
High caliber.
Nobody
comedians.
brings big
No,
comics.
not on these gigs. They weren't.
You talking
they
about Rudy
weren't.
Moreno?
These were just
Yeah.
regular. These weren't the big military shows. These were just like small shows.
Yeah.
So no, they weren't looking for big names. But
Oh, just a show.
yeah, they just wanted a show. And like, cause a lot of them were in like small venues or whatever. It wasn't like the big ones they do for the big names. And yeah, he was just robbing people.
Kenny Hill.
Yeah. That shit was crazy.
You ever do that show that they used to have at Guam?
Yeah, I went to Guam. I've been to Guam like 3 times.
It was a one-nighter, right?
I did other stuff with it. Like at that time, I went and this was one of the coolest ones. I did at Guam and then the Marshall Islands, and stayed there.
Marshall Islands are nice.
Oh man,
Military?
that shit is nice. Yeah, it's like basically
Is
like
that U.S. Territory?
Yeah,
the
yeah.
islands.
yeah. And so what it is,
John
like say
Marshall
for
Islands.
instance, you know, it's like 5 hours to Hawaii from here.
Oh, okay,
It's
yeah.
another 5 hours from Hawaii to the Marshall Islands.
okay, damn.
And it's
It's the middle of nowhere.
It's
huh?
in the middle of nowhere.
Damn, bro.
But it was so cool going there, and it's a government spot where they do like everybody there got to have a high security clearance. They doing some special shit over there, because it's only like 4,000 people on the whole island.
Damn, that's crazy.
Lisa,
Yeah.
where did Lunel go in the middle of nowhere by those islands by Africa?
Seychelles.
Huh?
Seychelles.
Seychelles.
That's in Africa. It's
Yeah, I never did that one. I was supposed to do an African run on the military one, and some came up, and I couldn't go.
What's up, Food Podcast? When you're in a low point, you might feel alone. But over 50% of Americans struggle with their mental health. You know, every once in a while, man, you feel bummed out. You had a bad set, man, and your lady broke up with you after on the road, you know, or something like that, you know, or you're on a movie set and your wife serves you with divorce papers. Who you gonna call, bro? You know what I mean? You can't see a therapist right there, but you can call Talkspace. We all need help sometimes. Asking for support when you need it is actually a sign of strength. Talkspace is such a good idea because it's easy, convenient, and you don't have to even leave your house. You know what I mean, bro? Like, you know, like Tony Soprano, he has to leave his house and hide and reroute to hide from everybody to go to a therapist, or people see you coming out of the office of a therapist when they're coming out of the dentist. You could avoid all that with Talkspace, bro. You can use your app to schedule one-on-one video chat sessions, and you don't even have to put on your shoes. Or if you travel a lot, you can use their app while on the road and connect with your licensed therapist on your schedule, not their schedule, your schedule. Whether you're a parent, student, millennial, or just someone having a hard day, Talkspace can provide the support to help you feel better with a single message. Talkspace offers individual and couples therapy in addition to medication prescription services. Talkspace therapists are experts in dozens of specialties, including anxiety, depression, relationships, and more, to help you start feeling better. Start feeling better with a single message. Match with a licensed therapist when you go to Talkspace.com. With $100 off your first month with promo code FOOL. That's $100 off when you use code FOOL at Talkspace.com. You hear me? Did you hear me? You get matched with a licensed therapist when you go to Talkspace.com, and you get $100 off your first month with the promo code FOOL. That's $100 off when you use code FOOL at Talkspace.com. And if you know us, we spell FOOL F-O-O-L. One L, F-O-O-L. All right, what's up, Food Podcast?
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, man, when you were feeling down as a little kid, bro, like you're feeling like that day, the 666, bro, they're going to beat up all the emos. let's go back to that day. Take us to the beginning of the day.
So I was...
Bro, explain to what happened to Toby couldn't
So
understand.
in June 6, 2006, I was...
666.
I was
Wearing tight pants.
yeah, I was tight. I was in high school, right? I was a sophomore in high school. I was wearing tight ass pants. I was
You
an
were
emo boy.
Yeah, your hair was long, back, short.
When I met you, remember how my hair was like, to the side?
All right,
And
what
then-
the fuck is an emo
okay.
boy? You got to break that
He's
shit down.
emotional.
Okay,
I'm
did you see
a
that
OG.
video of me and Frank Quinones?
Yeah.
Okay, I was goth because I'm into
Yeah, I know
darkness.
God,
But he
yeah.
was emo because he was everything's lame.
It's a,
And
it's
Oh,
a,
okay.
it's
That's
a, su-
I'm familiar. Okay,
it's a
that's-
subgenre
I
of
just
like
didn't know the
gothic.
name. I
Yeah.
know what you're talking about. Yeah, I didn't know the
There's
name.
black emos, a lot of Mexican emos.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
black like hip hop emo is really popular now. Like that guy that passed away, like Juice World.
Yeah, and Triple X.
Yeah, and extension.
Triple extension, yeah.
They're like a extension. Yeah. So in the
I think people are gonna be waiting for you outside after this too, bro, for messing that up.
so in June 6, 2006, there's flyers going around on MySpace. They're like, yeah, we're gonna. That's a 666. That's the day we're gonna fuck up all the emo kids. And I was like, oh fuck, dude, what the fuck? I wasn't an emo kid. I was just like a skater kid that would dress like an emo kid. And I was like, fuck, I was scared that day I wore like big ass clothes because it was a fucking these gangsters and these fucking gangsters like this is like. Gangsters, punk rockers, and heavy metal guys united in jocks to fucking fuck up emos. It was like a hate crime, bro.
On what day?
666 June 6, 2006, bro. And
Did they beat anybody up?
there was a couple brawls I remember, but what's it called?
But it was like all over they spread it on MySpace.
On MySpace, so it was like a whole like SoCal thing, maybe Arizona, dude. Fucking, so it was crazy.
So you changed your whole shit up.
I
huh?
changed my outfit, dude. I had to, man.
Come on, that's
the
like
chameleon,
Where
bro.
where did you find loose pants?
That's funny.
Bro, I went through my old wardrobe, dude.
His
before
mom's pants.
Well, it's crazy, man. June for the kids that think they're emo now. You guys aren't real emo, man. Fucking, we suffered, bro.
Poor you.
That's crazy.
We didn't have Headspace, but no, it was like a Talkspace back then, dude.
Oh, something funny. When I went to Talkspace.com to join the app, it gives you your name, and it gives you a nickname you want to be called. And I went at this Batman, and Lisa said, "Okay, that's the first thing they're gonna ask you. Why Batman?" I don't know. I don't know.
That's hilarious, dude. But yeah, those Talkspace, right?
Yeah.
Those things help out because I'll meditate a couple of times, you know. So yeah, because I do suffer from anxiety sometimes.
It's,
you know? Yeah.
It's okay to not be okay.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
But in my family, depression, anxiety run like
Bro,
crazy.
when you
dude.
were like a kid, did you ever meet bloods with split personality? Like one was Crip.
Oh no, that shit. But we came across a couple motherfuckers who flipped, but that wasn't too often.
That's funny. 'Cause I never knew that because I know that
A couple people-
I see Mexicans flip from
Yeah, that
Crip
didn't
to
happen.
SA, but
That didn't happen too often.
no, right?
No.
There must be about a lot of backlash from that, right? Because you gotta
Yeah.
get jumped out first, right?
Yeah, because the thing is that sometimes certain people might have let's just say started out a Crip and then they move all the way across town and then they switch up. At an early age you get away with some shit like that, but once
Once you're 40,
once
no.
you can't be doing that type of shit.
Man, have you guys seen that? Read that book? I don't know if it's Tookie Williams' book or somebody's book about. I don't know if he was a blood or a Crip. But
Tookie was a Crip.
But this fool talks about how he met a girl and he went to go sleep at her house. And the other guy ended up being the rival gang.
Oh,
And
shit.
he started shooting him in the house, bro. Like, bah. And he had to run out of the house, bro. Because the brother was a rival gang.
Interracial dating.
And
homie.
another one, the same kid I read about, he was shopping with his mom, like 14, whatever. And he was just blah, 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 blah. I went to go get some chips, saw a rival gangster. I don't know if they were both blood or Crip, either one, but they were both blood or Crip. And he said that he killed the guy in the aisle, bro. And just went casually back to his mom's house, to his mom to go continue shopping because that dude was about to kill him too.
Dude, damn, that's crazy. Dude, can you date? I mean, is there interracial dating? I mean, not interracial, intergango date. What the fuck?
That's why I was just.
Intergango dating.
Intergango.
I was just about to tell the story about that. I dated a Crip for. I mean, my ex-wife was a Crip.
Damn.
She was she was like, all her brothers were Crips.
Yeah.
And so, some people used to trip off of it, like some of her family used to trip at first, but then once they got to know me, I was cool.
Yeah.
And then some of my folks used to be like, tripping like, damn man, you fucking with that Crip bitch. But then the difference between her is that at that time, you know, she had a great job, she had great credit, had new car. So then
A crib with a career.
the homies was like, oh, okay, yeah, yeah, you can go ahead and fuck with that bitch, I guess, you know, since she's, you know, doing her thing like that. She was, you know, she was progressive. I mean, everybody else was banging, you know.
Yeah. Damn, dude.
She was hood, but she was doing the right thing, you know. I mean, had her shit together at that time, I should say.
I guess I remember
She
in high
ended
school.
up being fucked up, but she had her shit together at that time when nobody else did.
I guess it makes sense because I remember like in high school there'd be like a little punker girl that would like date a cholo guy and be like, damn, that's not gonna work out, bro. But it was like it was stupid high school shit, you know?
I know, man. When I was in high school, it was always like the dirty stoner dude, because I hung around with a bunch of long hair dudes. The dirty stoner dude.
Oh, that's where you got that shit from.
we would never see these fools, but I never had long hair because my dad didn't let me. So when that fool, we wouldn't see that motherfucker all summer because he had a job. Came back all disco and shit, dog. With short hair, wearing Latigra shirts,
You changed.
jeans, and wearing slip-on shoes. He didn't want to hang out with us no
Little
more.
Sperry's?
What happened, bro? You're not gonna hang out with us? Nah, bro. This year, bro, I'm gonna get chicks.
Damn.
Then we looked at him with our pimple face, like, fuck you, dog.
He was over it.
Poser.
Yeah.
And then we ended up being enemies, dog. We were seen with a chick. We started talking shit about her, bro, behind his back. Poser right there, man. The guy smells like socks. But he's all clean now, dog. That was like the first sign, like, oh, this fool was full of shit this whole time, man. He don't want to be dirty no more.
That's so funny, dude.
Like, I would hang around with a table where everybody was trying to be a skater or lied or was posing or with a punk rocker or with long hair or goth or emo.
yeah.
But even in our table, that table, I didn't know everybody there, but everybody was the same style. Like, I knew them. I knew the names. They don't know, but they knew me. But I didn't fuck with them. But there was infighting even in our table. Because there was this guy named Sean who was hardcore punk rocker. Hardcore with the chains and all that. And
Oh, shit.
black fingernails. And he wore a Public Enemy shirt. You know, he thought he was hardcore. And this fool would always get his ass kicked, bro, by the fool named Pepe with long hair. And then he'll go with a punk rocker with no hair. Yeah, man. Fucking long hair over there and shit. Beat my ass. Then everybody who's bald will come and shit and start to pick a fight with everybody with a stoner long hair.
That's crazy, dude.
See, back in the day, the
Pandemonium,
Crips
man.
were, you know, known as, they was the dirty ones. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, they was the dirty
more
ones.
grungy.
Yeah.
Well,
you
why
know.
they call blood slobs then?
Well, I mean, that's some bullshit they came up with. Shit, but they wasn't. I mean, but they more known for being dirty. You know, we was more clean, cool.
That's funny
You
you
know,
s-
shaving, haircuts, manicures, shit like that.
I remember, man, when I was living in the project, there was a blood, and man, he ain't lying, dog. He just, his presence was just coolness. He didn't live in our neighborhood though, but he would just show up. They saw a lot of PCP in our neighborhood. I guess that's what he liked. But dude, this guy was never dirty. Like whenever, like he must have he had the cleanest shoes. And we were sometimes he would sit down with his crossed legs, and then my friend and I would look. Hey man, how that fool walk in his dirty ass projects and get no dirt on his shoes? Bro, this fool would just chill. Dude, this fool show up. First of all, with his pants were always like nice. They were like jeans, Levi's, but they were not washed. You know when you buy Levi's, how
They just stay new.
They're
They
starchy.
just stay new.
We
They're
take them to the
starchy, right?
cleaners. That's
Yeah,
right. We
and-
was
and-
taking them to the
and-
cleaners. We didn't wash our jeans.
And this fool had a shirt with ruffles, bro. Ruffles, just ruffles. It was red, and he had Cave Swisses
Damn.
with red shoelaces, bro. And his belt was red. It was snake skin, and he had rings, bro. And he had like a Kango, but he hardly never wore it because he had nice hair too. It was all Jerry curl. And then he would just gamble, bro. He wasn't even part of that neighborhood.
He was a blood?
He was a blood.
Was he Mexican or black?
Black.
Yeah, we always our shit had to be
His
creased
name
up.
was
everything.
Bird.
Bajado.
So remember that one time, bro, I disrespected that one guy. He's the one that I spoke to because he knew the guy in the other neighborhood. His name was Bird. He ended up marrying the tamalera lady's daughter.
Damn, dude. Free tamales, homie.
But dude, it's like nobody messed with him. Like he just walked like Rudy for Fat Albert, bro. You know, it's just cool.
That's funny.
And then only one time, bro, I saw him slap somebody, but that fool, he slapped one of his homies, bro, like, because he was arguing with somebody else. Then that fool said, "Oh, blood, but this," and that fool said, "Paya, bro." Pretty much said, "Don't ever take sides against me, motherfucker. I don't care a fuck if you think I'm wrong. You know, man, we're gonna settle this afterwards." But that, bro, he slapped him like hard, bro. That's the one thing about getting slapped, bro. I never liked. Getting punched, you get punched, bro.
Yeah.
You never rub your face when you get punched. But when you get slapped, you always look at the motherfucker like this. Oh, gee.
How dare you?
I never will forget this shit. Speaking of somebody getting slapped, one day, back in the days when I was hustling, I had some people over at the crib. I had a nice ass crib. I had a apartment in downtown San Diego, and I was the first. I was the first person to live in an apartment. And back then, I mean, it was a high-rise building. It was, I mean, and I was only in my 20s, early 20s. So anyway, I had some people over. We playing dominoes, we drinking, we smoking weed, kicking it, and a few of the homies over, girls. And so my homie Radar, rest in peace. I'll never forget this shit. Radar and my homie Jamel, they grew up together. We all homies, but they grew up together. They lived in the same projects. They've been knowing each other their whole life. So Jamel, everybody started joning, you know how you do, getting high, everybody joning. And Radar was the type of cat, he didn't like to joke. Like, you know, he wasn't a joking type.
He ain't pick up dozens.
Yeah, he didn't want to, he you know. But him, you know, Jamel, they grew up together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he gonna give him some shit. So I never forget one time Jamel said, like, Radar, man, you ain't got no bitches. He said, every Friday night, you just at home making peach cobbler with your mama.
Oh, peach bobbler.
And we, hey, look, everybody laughing. The men laughing, the women laughing. Radar got up and he just slapped Jamel. And I was like,
no pipe for you.
And I was like, and then it was funny because like we talked about it years afterwards, but the funny part to them was how I acted after he did that. I was like, all right then, party's over, everybody get your shit, get the fuck up out of my house. I put everybody out after that. I was like, man, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? But he slapped the shit out of him. And these motherfuckers, and these motherfuckers knew each other since like 4 years old. They lived they lived in the projects their whole life, and now they like 21. They knew each other all that time, and Radar slapped them.
Fucking Radar, bro.
Radar is a homie. Radar passed away a few years ago, but he used to always call me a headliner. He's like, hey, headliner. That was my guy.
There was a guy, I used to live in apartment 1 in the housing projects, and then there was 2, 3, 4. Apartment 4, some family moved in later named Koala, right? The Koala family.
Oh, fuck.
But the dude before that, there was a fool named Radar in their family too, bro. He was the first Chicano cholo. First time I ever seen somebody with a female tattoo on his face. He had a lipstick tattoo, bro.
Oh.
Early 80s. And that fool would smoke a lot of PCP, bro. A lot. Like, this guy was always on PCP. And they call him Radar. And that fool he'd be like standing like this, bro, like a cholo waku. Are you okay? Are you okay, Radar? Are you okay? And that fool be all cooled out like this.
That's funny. We call Radar because he could hoop. He could shoot, so that's why he was a Radar.
This fool was Radar because he was on PCP, bro. He was hearing shit. What? Like a Radar, bro.
Hey, ¿qué pasa?
For real, dog.
What's going on in that house?
Wow.
PCP wasn't big when I was in high school. It was all crystal meth.
Yeah?
All the gangsters and cholos, they used to just do crystal meth.
I smoked that shit for about 6 months, and I said, man, I ain't never smoking that shit again.
People lost weight.
Luckily, I never got too high.
Yeah.
I mean, because I knew the effects of it. And the reason why I knew the effects is because this is when I first moved to Cali. In Nebraska, nobody was smoking PCP. So I moved to Cali, and PCP's prevalent. I'll never forget this shit. One time, it was my birthday. And I'm living in San Diego. I think I'm like 19. So me and my relative riding down the street, and we see one of his homeboys. And we pull over, and he goes, yo, man, his homeboy goes, yo, man, what y'all doing? And my relative said, oh, man, it's T's birthday. We just we just rolling around getting fucked up. And his homie said, oh man, I was about to smoke this, but it's T's birthday. Let's smoke this motherfucker. So he hopped in the car with us. And now we rolling and we smoking, he hitting it. And see, I know how powerful it was, so I hit it lightly. I got a little buzz. And I was high as fuck, and it was like, this was the middle of the day. Everything went dark. It was like it was nighttime. So now my relative driving, he's high, but you know, but A-Fray he's in the back. He's really high because he's hitting it. He ain't driving. He ain't thinking, you know, and he's the one who regularly smokes that shit. So then we like, man, we so high, we had to get off the streets. And this, now, mind you, this is the middle of the day. So we go to my crib. At this time, I'm going to college. I got a roommate or whatever. So we go to my crib just to get off the street because we high on PCP. I stick my key in the door. I open up the door. About 40 people yell, "Happy birthday!" Bro, and we are so high. April, he was walking like he was, you know, like he was on the moon. And then my roommate told Adrian, he said, "Yo, man," he said, "have a seat, brother." And April didn't sit on the couch. He slid down the wall and sat on the floor.
Damn.
We was that high. And this girl that I was messing with at the time, she was there. She started crying.
Who planned this shit, dude?
Yeah, she was like, no, my roommate had a surprise party for me. He didn't know I was going to smoke some PCP. He didn't know I was going to be high on PCP when I came home.
He was high for real, dog.
Yeah.
So, some listener named Jesus Navarrete said that Tobe smoked PBP.
PBB.
That's funny. And then when I finally came down, like I seen these people I went to school and these people I went to school with.
Yeah.
And they was just like looking at me like, damn, man, y'all was fucked up on your birthday. We was fucked up.
What is PCP?
Sure. It's elephant
tranquilizer.
Whoa, shit.
Yeah, but imagine, bro, it brings down an elephant, but we're just dipping a cigarette in it.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
So you inject that shit, you're gone, huh?
Oh, fuck.
Do people inject PCP? Hell no, right?
No.
Nah, dude. That's probably what they do to elephants.
Angel dust?
I thought it was kind of the same shit.
Me too.
Where do you get PCP from? The fucking
Because
zoo?
they're dippers, though. Cause no, they would. I remember people would sell them.
I remember.
I didn't see it a lot, but I seen it a couple
I remember
times.
one time somebody rolled up a joint.
That shit is popular again. It made a comeback.
Oh, really?
Like
In
young
Philadelphia.
kids, young kids now are smoking
Because
it
that'll
again.
fuck you up, I heard.
Bro.
They smoking it in Nebraska.
They
Young
do anything
kids.
to you? You feel different after that shit? Were you fucked up after that, or
No, you
little
really
twitch
high.
or anything?
What smoke PCP, bro? You got to smoke PCP with weed and then put a little bit of crack on top.
God damn.
Damn.
That seems
Sizzle
a whole
that
bunch of
fucking
different-
brain.
That's a smorgasbord right there.
Yeah, you trying to.
dude.
Yeah,
That's probably like a crazy ass high though.
But
dude.
on that, bro, you could fucking lift up a Cadillac and take the catalyst converter out of it by yourself.
Because isn't that what Rodney King was on when the cops were beating the shit out of him?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why he wouldn't get
Also,
up.
if you want to,
Yeah, most people that I've seen, I had homies who got high and got
Goliath
naked
status.
and ran down the street and shit.
That's
butt
West
naked.
2, that white boy, bro. He's on PCP to beat the shit out of you,
Yeah. It's funny. I just seen that shit, dog.
I had a
Fuck that
family.
fool
I
up.
had a family member who was addicted to it, and you know, like he would just. It would be times like somebody would call and be like, "Hey, you know, your relative. He's like, he's on this street. It's on 30th Street, naked. It's
Again.
like, oh, come on, man, butt naked. Like, you know,
You
There's
can't
a
be.
guy that lived down my street that supposedly did it once. He was all
that
fucked
shit
up.
make you high
for life?
Oh, that could. I've known that
He
to
just
happen.
does
to people.
kung fu moves at the fucking stoplight and shit.
He never
I
came,
heard of
he
that.
never
I-
came back.
I heard of that happening to
Didn't even
people.
talk and shit.
There's a lot of people that smoked it a lot and got fucked up, but I have heard of people who hit it one time and they never
never
recovered.
came back?
Yeah,
Can you microdose that shit?
Hell no.
I don't know, dude.
those
Bro,
are the people
so
you
just
see
for the
that
health
just
nuts
be
out there.
standing on, you know,
Those-
standing on the corner talking to
There
themselves.
was a guy, like I already mentioned this guy, bro. This guy, the mechanic neighborhood, there was two. There was Ray Escalera. He fixed only bugs. He was a guest here. But there was another guy. His name was Eli, bro. Eli, that fool fixed bugs, but he was always on PCP, bro, while fixing cars. He'll just stay there through his tools.
Damn.
So we fucking, one time my friend BB, we were hearing that song, Come On Baby, Light My Fire. So we fucking switched the words to, come on Eli, fix my tire. Come on Eli, fix my tire.
I'd be scared to ride
you
the
and
car.
you and your homie smoking up cool. Now you're acting a fool.
You know how broke you got to be to let a mechanic on PCP to fix your shit?
Yeah.
I know, bro. Like, this gonna start out sober, but then the homie will pass by and get him high, but he's still working right there, bro. While everybody's out there getting high, he's still fixing your car. What's up, Kobe? I heard you got COVID.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, COVID. How do you feel, bro?
About the Delta variant. I got it on Delta Air. I was flying Delta Airlines and ended up with the Delta variant.
You got it on a plane?
No, I don't think I got it on the plane.
Or escort.
But it was just ironic. I flew in on Delta Airlines and got the Delta variant. However, I got the shit.
Delta's ghetto, man.
I'm gonna get the Frontier
I don't actually
variant.
think it was a plane. But I went back home to Nebraska. A friend of mine was having a function. He's like, "Yo, man, why don't you come home and host this function?" I guess. So I was like, "Well, fuck, I was like, shit, I can't, going home again, another trip home, you'll see my mom and grandma, it's worth it. It wasn't a bunch of money. Like, should I go?" So I'm hosting a show, and somehow I get on the topic of vaccines. Somehow I mention it. I don't even know how it came out. And now, mind you, say it was 200 people at the show. About 30, 40 people, yeah, fuck vaccines, I ain't getting vaccinated, blah, blah, blah. And man, I swear I knew when they said all that shit, I knew it wasn't gonna end up well.
Was that the comedy club we performed at?
No. This was different. This was after I went back again.
Okay.
And I was doing an Elks Lodge.
Okay.
So, and a lot of these people are like, these are the older black people who just don't trust the vaccines from all the shit that happened in the past. That's
and shit.
Yeah, that's the age group that we're talking about. Them type of people. But I knew it was gonna be fucked up. And like 2 days later, see, that's the thing about the Delta. the first strain of COVID, normally it took about a week to get sick. I was sick like 2 days later.
Damn.
And luckily it wasn't that bad, But I knew if I hadn't been vaccinated, I'd have been fucked up. Because I was sick enough vaccinated, But, and see, that's what people don't understand when they talk against the vaccine, they don't want to get it or whatever. See, I had meningitis twice in my life. So for somebody who's never had a virus at all, let's say before COVID, who never had anything, they don't understand. They don't understand the shit that it can do to your body and the way it could kill you. I was almost dead before. So
from meningitis?
Yeah, from meningitis. I had it twice, and my oldest daughter, she had it once in her lifetime. Now, and that could kill you. So this shit happened. So I was already the person that was always nervous about,
prone to stuff.
Yeah, I was always cleaning my shit, sanitized. I was always that person because I had the virus. But I knew when those 30, 40 people said they wasn't vaccinated, I didn't feel comfortable after that.
I still remember like 2 years ago when we were in Texas. And then, so before the pandemic, I would always bite my nails, right? And then after that, I just didn't bite my shit. I trim like once a month now, But I remember he saw me biting my nails, and then he started scolding me, fucking.
Yeah, because I used to bite mine, and you know what? When I went,
That's how I got meningitis.
That is how I got it. When I first got it the first time,
Meningitis.
I was biting.
He was a sickly
At
child.
that time, I bit my nails, and so I went to the hospital. And the doctor told me, he's like, "Oh, I see you bite your nails." He said, "Well, obviously I can't say for sure, but it's about a 95% chance that you got meningitis because you put your fingers in your mouth and they were dirty." He said, "I can't say for sure, but most people bite their nails. That gives them a greater chance of getting a virus or whatever because you're shaking hands, putting your hands in your mouth, and all that shit.
Fucking crosswalk shit,
Oh yeah. So when I seen you do that, I was like, "Man, what the fuck is you doing, Rizo?" Hell no, you can't do that shit.
You little critter.
But
scolded me. That was so funny, dude.
and it's just a trip. This shit fucks with you mentally. Like even before, not the fact of just catching it, but before this shit, it's like I've been spending most of my time all alone and shit like this now, because it ain't funny, motherfucker. You act like I'm the only one.
No, dude, it just made me laugh right now.
Yeah, all alone.
No, this is what I was thinking about because when he goes, when he's in his hotel room.
Oh shit.
You quarantine?
Yeah, I'm just saying. No, just in general how I've spent my time since this pandemic. I've been basically all alone.
He doesn't trust anything because he has He walks around with sandals in his hotel room, and he's like, "Oh, you gotta be kidding me, Rodrigo, getting those germs on your feet."
Man,
that's what was making me laugh.
Yeah, and then I hooped all them years, had to take showers, and when you've been in prison, I wear shower shoes at my own house. Yeah, man, I don't fuck around like that. And that's because, and then it's crazy you say that. Shout out to comedian Dave Getzoff. Get well, man. Dave he fell in the shower recently and
Damn.
broke his nose, and oh man, he was all fucked up. And I told him, I was like, yo, bro, I'm gonna give you a piece of advice. Wear shower shoes. Cause I've slipped in the shower, and he's like, oh shit.
What are you guys doing in there?
Yeah, wear
with the
shower
soap.
shoes. Yeah.
I wear these, bro, when I take a shower.
You know, I don't fuck
You
around.
do really?
But I mean,
At your house?
Before I want to slip, dog.
yeah, I'm saying they prevent you from
No, in
slipping
the shower.
too.
In the shower.
Yeah, they prevent you. But I always wear shower shoes.
I put a towel too when I take a shower in the bath in the hotel, bro. I don't want to fucking slip, eh?
Yeah. So I mean, just being alone and it's like even like now, even like it's still kind of weird doing gigs. Like I'm still, you know, like all of a sudden you're out with a bunch of people. Like after I've been alone, like, you know, for months for the most part.
What have you lost?
My
You know,
shell.
and I mean, it's times, you know, and then being single, it's like, damn, you know, I
That is
remember.
different, though.
Yeah, and then being single, and you know, like before the pandemic, you know, it wasn't a big thing. You know, I said to myself, you know, hopefully maybe sometime soon I'll meet a woman, whatever, you know, get in a relationship. And then all of a sudden the pandemic hit, and now I couldn't date nobody, I couldn't do shit. I just been all alone. It's been fucked up, man. Shit, I'm gonna call the motherfucking Talkspace. What's the motherfucker?
Talkspace.
.com.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, like,
I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna get my $100 off for saying food, promo code food, cause shit, I be need somebody to talk to sometimes. Shit is
Call
no
him, bro.
joke.
man, like, you're right, you know, like, see, like what you said about because you had the vaccine, you didn't get as sick. But I can't believe people don't believe that. They
I don't
think
understand.
I got my vaccine only because of that. You know, like, I know when whoever catches COVID next to me is not vaccine, they're fired, bro.
Yeah.
I don't want to see your ass again. You know what I mean? You got to fucking quarantine for 6 months before you come back on tour, eh? Fuck that. You know what I mean? If you're going to get vaccinated, because when you don't get vaccinated and you get sick, you're fat, people are dying, bro.
Yeah, it's no joke. I mean, it's not a day that passes that, you know, that somebody hasn't died hardly, or somebody I know is not in or is in the hospital.
People up,
I got a friend right now, and it's so fucked up about it. She wasn't vaccinated, and she's in the hospital now. And here's the thing: these are the people that kind of like that bother me too. Like, okay, if you don't want to get vaccinated, I don't
Fine,
understand
that's
it.
fine.
That's on you. Stay in the house, stay away from people, and do your thing. That's on you. But she was not vaccinated, and she was telling other people not to get vaccinated. So those are the people.
Spreading it.
That's what you're wrong. Do you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
if you
exactly.
don't want to
That's
do
what-
it,
a lot of people are doing everybody else.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Let them.
don't tell other people.
I don't tell nobody, man.
But you know, I know, but then they say, well, then don't tell nobody to get vaccinated. But we're trying to save your life. We're not telling you. I'm not going to tell nobody some shit that's just going. I mean, I just don't. That's why I trip off these politicians. These motherfuckers are telling people not to get vaccinated, but they're vaccinated.
yeah,
That's very
I
bad.
know. And the people like on Fox News, like Tucker Carlson, that woman, and the other Hannity, they talk about not wearing masks. But you have to be vaccinated to be at that job.
Yeah.
When you come out of that studio, you gotta put your mask on.
Hey, man.
But you're not telling your listeners that.
It's all show,
And then
bro.
think about
It's all
how they
show,
want
bro.
to.
We're selling viewers here.
Texas and Florida talking
All
about the
fucking
kids
sides.
don't need to wear masks at school. It's like now it got so bad that they're gonna put the kids' life
Did
in
you,
jeopardy.
did you
What
read-
type of motherfucker is that?
They did it in Texas too.
Did
But,
you
Yeah,
read
Texas
that
and
article?
Florida.
but some
Did you guys
counties
read
are
that
fighting
Did
back.
you guys read that article?
Tennessee?
That Hewley put up that the Santos kids, they go to a private school and they're all have to
course.
wear masks, and some of them have to be vaccinated.
Of course.
But he's going against it for everybody
Yeah.
else. But my kid is saying
Rules are different for both politicians on both
and then
sides,
The other
bro.
the other guy from Texas, his kids go to a private school and they all have to wear masks. But he's telling everybody else not to wear a mask.
Yeah.
So you're gonna tell people, you're gonna pay for your kid to go to the expensive private school. They're wearing masks, but you're gonna still give them money. But you're telling everybody else who doesn't have that type of money, don't wear masks.
Yeah, because their object is. He's saying fuck his people in Florida. He's trying to become president, so he's talking to the masses of the
Oh,
people
fuck
in the
yeah.
other states. I mean, it was a situation in Tennessee where they had like a school board meeting, and a doctor was there, and he was telling people like, "Hey, you need to have your kids wear masks." Like they chased this dude out the motherfucking place.
Yeah,
So
dude.
they want. I mean, motherfuckers are losing their mind. They want to beat up the doctors, and I mean, like, what the fuck is happening?
It's getting stupid, bro.
Unbelievable.
That's what I mean, man. I just do my stand-up comedy, bro, and go home.
That's
I watch about comedians who are posting about non-mask or wear a mask. It's like,
Yeah.
Did you forget why you started stand-up comedy? To be funny and entertain people. Not to be
not to be political,
we don't
Take a
bro.
We
position.
don't need you to inform me. You
Yeah.
do stand-up comedy.
just be funny,
Just
be
be
silly,
funny.
you know? What the fuck?
Felipe, you haven't said nothing about the kids in cages. Because there's nothing funny to say about it. I'm a comedian,
Yeah.
bro. I feel bad. But
Exactly, dude.
or Rizo, bro, you haven't done nothing about kids in colleges.
Kids.
What's up, fool? Did you teach any kids skating this week?
I'm doing it Friday, man. I have 2 kids I'm teaching Friday afternoon, so that's be cool, man.
Oh, make a little extra money. That's good.
Yeah,
Help
cool
the
extra
kid-
cash.
Enlighten the kids.
Yeah, man. Teaching future Olympians, dude.
Check you.
Hey, I was checking
Hey,
that out in the
that's
Olympics.
cool,
That
huh?
shit was interesting. I mean, the skateboard shit was
Hey,
fucking me up in the Olympics.
that's
I was
cool
like,
as fuck,
damn.
The mask mandate reminds me of the condom mandate. Like, say, like me, for example, I will meet a woman and I like her and she likes me. Then we have sex one time and I wear a condom. Then I see her the second time, I don't wear one because she's clean now.
Yeah, yeah.
And then like same thing
love
same thing with
her.
masks.
That's
You might meet a couple of people at the club, at the comedy club, wearing a mask, but later on when you go, let's take a photo, you both take your mask off.
Yeah. The same thing. Yeah, right. Yeah. You stick it in.
But
once.
when you ask those people who's vaccinated, everybody says yeah at the prayer show, right?
Yeah, the majority. Yeah. But I was gonna say.
Yeah,
They
like,
not
didn't say it
everybody.
where I was at. Motherfuckers was like, no, fuck the vaccine.
But Nebraska is also one of the states that's least vaccinated, right?
It's
up
pretty,
there?
it's pretty
People
good.
people believe everything they hear now. Like when I was a kid, bro, nobody believed anything that was on television, bro. My mom would tell me, don't believe what they say on television. It's all bullshit. Everything,
what?
bro. Everything. What you watch, my cartoons, my A-Team shows, my Dukes of Hazzard shows. It's all bullshit.
Yeah, that's just how they thought back then. And that's focused on that type of shit's the internet.
I mean, because the tabloids, man, they
Bro,
were like,
I don't care, bro. You could put a post about a fire somewhere, and someone got rescued, or some guy rescued a rabbit during a fire, or they turned off the fire. People will get political on the fire, all because California has too many liberals throwing matches,
Yeah.
or there's a homeless problem, you know.
It's-
Or there's that. It's like it was better, bro, when we didn't know what people were thinking.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to know what everybody's thinking, bro, but you have to know now because they're on Facebook.
Like, why does it go so political now? Like, but yeah, you're right about a fire, and then they blame liberals. Like, what? Well, that makes no
Everybody
fucking
can say
sense.
something now.
Or,
That's,
or the car, or just say the fires in Northern California, or it was done by one of those illegal Mexicans growing weed in the woods.
Yeah. And it's funny because like I'll see people like leaving comments about like California has so many homeless people, but then like you see videos of like cities in Texas, like Austin, and there's a whole bunch of homeless people there too. I'm like,
Oh, Paso too.
Arizona,
Arizona,
remember?
shitload. Tennessee,
Salt Lake.
Yeah.
Salt
Portland.
Lake. How about that one? I don't know what city it was. We were driving in
Tacoma.
We got up on Tacoma
On the side of the
We got on
freeway.
the front of the freeway, and there was a black crackhead and a bunch of crackheads, bro, arguing with another car.
That was Boston, dude.
Boston.
Yeah, that was
Damn.
crazy. But they looked all oxycontined out.
It was bad, dude.
They looked fucked up. That was the Skid Row type fools.
But yeah, dude, like when we're in Phoenix, it's like, dude, this is just like fucking Skid Row in LA, man, you know? And people think there's homeless people all around LA County. Like, dude, it's only a downtown, bro. You know what I mean?
They moved, bro.
No, they all
Yeah.
over LA County. They all over. I would say that, but there's situations where it's
Too.
bad. But you know, it's worse in places like this because of the weather. I mean, in the
Yeah.
Midwest, you can't have a bunch of homeless people. They'll freeze to death in the winter.
Yeah. Hawaii
So-
has a bunch of. I would rather be
It's nice
homeless
and
in
warm
Hawaii.
in Hawaii.
Why they're all
yeah.
Portuguese and Australians, bro. They came here to surf and lost their visa.
But you'll see people in Hawaii fishing, like homeless people. They fish in Hawaii.
They just
like
go in and
rivers.
grab the fish out the water.
Yeah,
over there.
dude. That's where I'm going if everything goes bad, bro.
Right there with Mr. Hill.
Never coming back, baby.
What's up, fool? Ron Funches, that fool in Amsterdam with his wife having a good time, bro.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Dude, I'm starting to...
That fool said,
Shit.
I went to my favorite coffee shop, and that fool was inside a coffee shop, bro, with a lunch, a slice of cake, a big old iced coffee, bro, and a big ass fucking 3 filter bong on a table with some weed, dog.
Damn, dude.
And he went outside, and the weather was what they call it, cast.
Overcast.
Overcast. He just riding a bicycle, bro. Went to another shop, got more high.
It's fucking cool, man.
I remember when I went there, bro, in Amsterdam, I was fucking fucked up, bro.
All the time.
I went to the red line district where the prostitutes are at, but there's sections, right? And I didn't know that, and I was in the one with all transgenders.
The lady boys.
It was all lady boys. But it was funny, man. I went there and it was a dude, it was a girl, but it was a man. Right?
Did they look like ladies?
It was a man. It was a man.
Oh yeah.
But he was dressed like a woman.
Yeah.
And it was funny. He was doing pull-ups.
Damn, I'm gonna fucking jack you off, homie.
Check out these
The
abs.
best thing to do, bro, is go I said, when you go to the red light district, touch the lights, bro, and get the one that's cold. Get the one that's hot. Because that means she's been there for a long time. Nobody has been with her. And if it's cold, that means she just came back because you got to turn the light off.
Okay.
Mean little tip, huh?
Tip of the day, guys.
I can't wait to go back, bro.
Amsterdam's a shit, I heard.
I'm going to go with Lisa, bro. I'm going to eat. I'm going to get on a boat. You been to Amsterdam?
I ain't been to
Rotterdam? Man.
I was there. I was there in the
Hoover Dam?
airport one time and couldn't leave. I only
Amsterdam?
Yeah, I forgot where I was.
Santa Fe Dam?
Yeah, I was in Amsterdam
Santa Fe Springs.
and I only had a few hours and I didn't want to risk going and because I was traveling through.
You would have been. I'm glad you didn't do that. Bro,
Oh, no, I would've got fucked
You would have
up.
been asked out.
And I was doing some it was a military booking, so I couldn't go, take some time and shit.
These women have box.
But I remember Korea, the red light. That was a kind of a trip too. Like blew me away. I was with some military cats,
How was that one?
and they took me in this. They call it the red light district too. And all the Korean women are all they're in the windows. They all in separate windows, like mannequins. But
Just like
they're
Amsterdam.
Yeah,
Waiting?
same setup.
Waiting?
Yeah. No. So anyway, so we ride. I'll never forget. We in a Jeep Grand Cherokee, and one of the military guys driving. He goes, "Hey, Toby," he said, "let your window down." And let them see you or whatever. So I was like, okay. I let the window down, and all the women start shedding their curtains.
Oh shit.
And then the military guys start dying laughing. I'm like, what the fuck? And he said, we just wanted to see that happen and whatever. But what it was is that they didn't want to sell no sex to a black person.
Damn.
You'll turn them up, bro.
Yeah, because that's what it. That's
what it
That's
is,
what
right?
it's about. Yeah, that's what it's about. They believe that every black man
What a lie.
penis
they believe.
is so big that it's gonna fuck them up. But here's the real thing though.
Yeah.
And the thing is that they don't mind fucking with you, but they can't let anybody see that because the military guy said if a Korean man sees one of these women fuck with you, then they'll never fuck with them.
Because I think it's loose now.
Yeah, they'll think it's just no good. So you got to go around the back alley.
Yeah, he brought down the price of my vagina.
But they wanted me to have the
I've done the
experience of
price
these
of that
women
WAP.
shedding the curtain. And I'm like,
That's
damn, what the fuck is
hilarious,
wrong?
dude.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, they can't.
Hilarious,
They got to
bro.
sneak. They got to sneak
Damn,
with
that's
the black
crazy, dude. All the way in Korea.
Man. Yeah, they got to
dude.
sneak when they with a black man.
That's
Crazy.
crazy. Even they know
We
about
love you
this.
short time.
That's crazy, dude.
You got shows coming up?
Yeah, this I have a house party. Nobody
house
can go though. Private party, and then tomorrow
for
I'm
the
doing a
invite,
Spanish
bro.
show in Pomona
That one you're doing in Florida?
con el Foras. Yeah.
How about you, man?
Motherfucker said a house party.
Be there this weekend with you, dude. And then we're working on Riverside. Hopefully that dude will give me a word fucking this week.
What up, Toby? You got gigs? Podcast?
Yeah. Everybody check out Dope Dealers podcast. This last episode we just had my homeboy Houston Alexander on, former UFC fighter. That was a great episode. Told about his career, told about his fight with Kimbo Slice.
Damn.
Talked about having to give his daughter one of his kidneys. Yeah, it was a great episode. But Dope Dealers podcast with me and Jamal Doman. And August 19th, I'm at the Sunset Room here in LA.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they back up. And actually, it's weird because I'm near the 19th. August 21st, I'm at Shep's Club at Shepherd's Inn in Fresno. August 22nd, I'm at in Santa Monica at the Santa Monica Comedy Club West.
Oh shit. The West Side Comedy.
Yeah,
Theater.
West Side. Yeah, they moved.
Yeah, I
they
know what
changed
it
the
is.
name.
Oh,
though.
shit.
Yeah, but that's the spot. They changed the name.
I like that
And then
place.
23rd, I'm back at the Sunset Room again. The Sunset Room seems to be popping. They doing
love
the
it, dude.
rooftop comedy. Have you done a show since they've been on the
In
roof?
Pomona?
No, here in Hollywood.
Oh.
I haven't done
Yeah,
it yet.
not the Sunset
not the
Ribbon. Hacienda.
Hacienda Heights.
Yeah, I haven't done it yet, but they
shit.
say it's real cool. They've been doing
shit.
shows on the roof. Yeah.
What's up, fool?
Yeah.
Oh man, shout out to the people that run Jam in a Van. Skylar Stone. I did a show there with Tiffany Haddish and Skylar Stone, and I forgot the other comedian, Brian Callen.
Callen.
But I invited a couple of fans. They went to my show and they've been going back, even
Oh,
though I'm
fuck
not
yeah,
there.
dude.
And that guy Dab Lewis, the guy that hits those the one that smokes those bongs, he said that he's gonna go there to the show, but he didn't want to burn the spot. But he goes, I go there for the people, cause bro, the people that go to those shows now, because it's so kickback that it's BYOB also,
Oh,
so you can
fuck
bring your
yeah,
own
dude.
beer and you can smoke weed during the show. And if you get VIP for that show, you get they give you a case of their beer and they give you a box of joints.
That's cool.
Damn.
And if you get hungry, you could Uber Eats and they'll deliver it to the audience, bro. These fools are eating pizza, bro. It's becoming a fan thing to do for them because they go over there, they go see it's like they know their friends already, and they sit in the same chairs. They sit in the same spots.
It's like
So they're they bring their blankets, bro. Like it's like fucking summer camp for them.
it's like the coffee shop from Friends, bro.
Yeah, man.
it.
So Jam in a Van for a great comedy show. What's up, Food Podcast? Shout out to me, Frankie Quiñones. Man, let me tell you, man, back in the days, man, people would be afraid to book we can't book at the Ontario Improv because we got such and such over here. Or you can't book Angela Johnson at the Bray Improv because we got this other Latino comedian here.
Yeah.
But now, bro, they don't care, bro. Frankie Quiñones was at the Irvine Improv and he sold out all his shows. And I did my show at the Bray Improv.
Fuck yeah,
and we
dude.
sold out our shows. And nobody could ever say that, hey, you can't book two Latinos in the same state.
Times are different.
Bro,
man.
I remember when I was headlining the San Jose Improv and that shit was sold out. Angela Johnson was doing Cobb's, that shit was sold out. George Lopez did the Verizon, I think, in San Francisco, sold out. So I don't know what the fuck you guys talking about, eh? And some of the people say, you know what? Some people went to Frankie Quiñones' show on Friday because Frankie told me, yeah, we're gonna go see Felipe's show after this. We came to your show and tomorrow night we're gonna go see Felipe's show because it's lame. Because of they were throwing a sketch.
Oh, I know somebody.
It's lame. So yeah, man, a good time to do stand-up comedy.
Fuck yeah, dude.
What's up, Food Podcast? Thank you very much, Tobe Hixx. Take care of your health. See you soon.
I'm great.
Shout out to Avenue 26, baby.
Rest in peace.
Close that shit down.
They're gonna they started posting up